Greetings, Eric Bakker, the Naturopath. Thanks for coming back. We're on to video 16 of the rebuild stage, the third and final stage in our Lite program. Thanks for coming back. Up until now, we've been looking at food in terms of quality. We've been trying to reduce the bad food, trying to reduce the gut overload. But stage 3, we're going to look at food now as medicine. Food becomes strategy. During the rebuild stage, this is when long-term improvement becomes long-term gut resilience. We want to pick the best foods for our gut and our gut microbiome. But here's the key. You want to feed your gut. You don't want to overfeed your symptoms. The third stage, the rebuild stage, is not about diet restrictions. It's about increasing the capacity of our gut to handle a wide range and diverse amount of foods. Over the years of clinical refinement and many thousands of patients, it became apparent to me there's no point in making a Candida diet or a SIBO diet or an irritable bowel syndrome diet. It's become more a foundational way of eating, Mediterranean at its core, and greatly enhanced for gut microbiome health. This is a globally inspired pattern designed to significantly boost gut microbiome health, drawing from a wide range of foods from several different countries. Olive oil, fish, fruits, legumes, many different types of herbs and spices, specific fermented foods from both Europe and Asia, anti-inflammatory spices, and a wide range of fiber-rich plants to increase gut microbiome diversity. Rebuild's all about expansion. It's not about diet control or restriction. In the early stages, we reduced certain elements in our diet. If you remember, in the beginning stages, we took out the junk. Then we started to take out the ultra-processed foods. Then we started to increase the quality of the whole foods we consume. And now we're going to refine and fine-tune specific types of foods for the benefit of your gut. Now we're in the diet expansion stage. There are 5 goals I want you to achieve in the rebuild stage. Let's talk about those. Number 1, to tolerate a wide range of foods. You'll find once your leaky gut improves and your bowel bacteria significantly increase in terms of diversity, as your reactions to many types of foods will decrease. You'll especially notice this if you improve your stomach and pancreatic function. The second point is we want to feed a wide range of beneficial bacteria. We want to increase the diversity and we want to feed these bacteria because ultimately these bacteria are what boosts our immune profile right up and also reduce our inflammatory responses. Third goal is to incorporate a wide range of herbs and spices into your diet that allow for greater microbial control in your gut. This will allow you to control bugs in your gut naturally without having to jump into anti-types of treatments and start increasing the diversity of foods. Fourth goal of your gut is to allow it to reduce inflammation naturally in the body. And we do that by improving gut function. And once we start improving the profile of your gut's bacterial levels and diversity, you'll find that inflammation will start to reduce by default. The final goal is to allow your body to adapt naturally to your occupation, to stress, to travel, to eating weird meals sometimes when you go out. This gives you a greater amount of adaptability. And it's one of the prime reasons why I like this program, because it really allows you to adapt to life in general. This happens through repetition, not intensity. It doesn't happen through restriction. It happens through diversity. Let's talk now about fermented foods. They're teachers of our gut. They're not weapons of mass destruction. We don't eat fermented foods to fight yeast or bacteria in our gut. We take fermented foods in to help build our gut's profile. Fermented foods can be a very powerful ally for you, but only when used cautiously. Some examples include sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir or yogurt if tolerated, miso, fermented vegetables. There are many types of ferments that you can try. They increase your gut microbiome diversity. They help reduce inflammatory responses in the body. They improve immune signaling, and also the gut-brain communication increases. Here's the rule with fermented foods. Start small and stay consistent. We're talking teaspoon level if you're highly sensitive. Otherwise, we're looking at a tablespoon per day just to get you started. Remember, it's the frequency and repetition that builds. It's not the dose. Taking large amounts in 2 or 3 times per week and then saying it doesn't work for me is not the way to do it. Some people like to use fermented foods by themselves. Other people choose to use fermented foods and a probiotic. I think both work equally well. Right, let's now talk about fiber and plant diversity. These are the real gut builders. This is what we really want to talk about, is introducing different types of plants into our diet, vegetables and fruits. If you want a powerful gut and you want powerful gut microbiome diversity, then you need to look at diet diversity. The rebuild favors these categories in particular. Cooked vegetables, we've spoken about this in previous videos, especially resistant starch. So you'll find that fiber strengthens your gut lining, it improves the stool quality, and it builds very good beneficial bacteria counts. Many patients over the years have communicated to me that their bowel motions improved so much once they started to increase the amount of vegetables and different types of vegetables into their diet. For many people, this was a turning point. What about if fibre causes gas and bloating? You don't feel good. Well, you don't eliminate it. You just back off. You cut right down. You'll find gut tolerance grows over time. Small amounts, back off, small amounts. Over time you'll tolerate fibre, no problem. But the issue is many people again try too much too soon and then declare that they can't tolerate these foods. Let's talk about antimicrobial foods. We're going to talk about regulation without aggression. Some of the key foods I recommend during this stage are garlic, onions, ginger, turmeric, there's coconut, there's bitter greens, there's olive oil. There are a whole lot you'll find in my Lite guide. So these regulate your microbial gut balance very gently in the background. They help to stimulate and improve detox pathway. It's also quite beneficial during this antimicrobial phase is to take a couple of capsules of Candida cleanse every day from yeast tricks. Check it out. There are 14 different types of ingredients in this product, and it works very well when you start increasing the plant diversity in your diet. Remember, none of this works if your digestion is still weak, or if you're not chewing properly, or if you're still looking at your cell phone, your mobile phone, and scrolling while you're having meals. None of it will work then properly. So I recommend to simplify your meals, slow right down, just eat basic meals and chew more, but also consider some gentle digestive support. Check out my active enzymes. They were specifically designed to go with a program just like this. They will assist and help you transition and reduce the amount of bloating and gas you get when you're changing your diet and increasing more plant fibers. Check out also my posts on YouTube. I've completed a whole series of 14 posts, one on each enzyme which I put in active enzymes. Check it out, it's on YouTube. And you know you're on track that if your stomach is more forgiving, if you can get away with certain foods you couldn't previously without any digestive upsets, if your energy is steady, your digestion's predictable, your sleep is good, and if food feels nourishing and less stressful, then you know you're on the right track. I've mentioned previously that Rebuild is not about symptom chasing, it's about building a gut that adapts to your lifestyle and your diet. We want to avoid turning this into just another Candida cleanse or just a fiber overload session. Your gut always adapts to what you're doing consistently, not intensively. It's not about aggression, it's not about emotion, and it's not about urgency. It's about calm and consistency. A powerful and resilient gut is built through repetition, repeated nourishment, repeated diet diversity, long-term patterns, with a focus on diet and lifestyle. In the next video, in video 17, we're going to talk about dietary supplements, when to take them, and when to let them go. So I want to thank you for tuning in and catch up with me in video 17. Thank you. Don't forget to like and sub. Thanks.